Top mix permeable. Rainfall, especially in humid climates, invariably creates large, deep puddles on roads. In particularly difficult situations, the sewer system can't cope with the flow of water. You have to use special machines to pump the water. This, as you know, means time and money, not to mention the fact that it's detrimental for cars to drive through places with particularly deep puddles. A few years ago, British scientists invented an asphalt cover that could save humanity from this problem. It took more than a decade of research and experimentation to create Top Mix Permeable. It's an ultra-porous asphalt that is as strong and durable as any other road surface. However, its unique structure allows it to absorb water. According to the developers, the surface absorbs up to 4,000 liters of water in just 1 minute. Another advantage is that on hot days, Top Mix Permeable warms up less, so people don't suffer so much from the high temperatures. But there's also a disadvantage. This coating is not recommended for use in places where the temperature drops below 0 degrees. If the water freezes inside the porous material, it will damage the integrity of the coating. Byd Skyrail. China is the most densely populated country in the world, so it's not surprising that almost all residents suffer from traffic jams. So, earlier this decade, BYD engineers began developing the Rail Monorail. In 2016, it finally began operating. The project took 5 years and $750 million to complete. The first section, 4.4 kilometers long, was launched in Shenzhen. The construction has several advantages over the traditional subway. The monorail track is located at a high altitude, so it has not worsened the problem of traffic jams. Underground construction is usually very expensive, while the cost of Skyrail is 20% lower than the cost of the same construction underground. In addition, the construction of these public transport lines is 3 times faster. And although this monorail will not reduce traffic on the city's streets, its developers hope that the situation on the roads will improve a little. The train's speed is 80 kilometers per hour. Ramphos 582. Here we have a flying boat. The Croatian company Ramphos has been producing these vehicles since 1998. The seaplane will allow you to enjoy the beauty of the sky, nature, and the water. And to use this vehicle, you don't need to be an expert pilot with years of training. Some models, like the one you see on the screen, can rise into the air from only the surface of the water. Ramphos experts also offer planes that are capable of accelerating and rising into the air from the ground. Commercial production of these boats began in 1999, and the models have been improved several times since then. More than 200 units of flying boats have been sold worldwide. It should be noted that to date, no serious accidents involving them have been reported. The maximum speed is 115 kilometers per hour. The maximum height at which one can rise is 2,800 meters. Deco Tornado ACS. Traditional ways of removing graffiti from surfaces are not perfect. Some of them, in addition to erasing graffiti, remove the layer of paint that the builders applied to the building. Others, such as sandblasting, damage the surface too. They ruin its natural relief and, if used regularly, erase the surface. The German company Sisterco has introduced a new way of removing aerosol drawings from city walls. The Tornado ACS system does not use harmful chemicals, nor does it apply a high pressure to the surface. The secret of gentle and ecological cleaning is in the use of a vacuum. A special compartment adheres to the dirty surface, pulling the paint out from the structure. It should be noted that the device can be used on any surface, both indoors and outdoors. Workers independently adjust the power and type of granulate, adjusting the tool to the particular surface. The Tornado ACS even cleans glass. According to the developers, the only material their equipment can't work with is film. It's just too soft. The work is so delicate that the sister code Tornado ACS is recommended even to clean historic buildings. It should be noted that the use of the device increases the safety of the work team. Since ink and paint are absorbed in a vacuum, toxic substances such as lead-based paints do not spread through the air. Robot He Restaurant. Approximately in July last year, the first restaurant in Shanghai with real robots as waiters was opened. The high-tech establishment is known as Robot.He, and here you can enjoy fresh seafood dishes. It should be noted that the restaurant is located on the territory of the supermarket Hema. Both institutions belong to the online trading giant Alibaba. Robot.He's customer service system consists of conveyor belts, touchscreen kiosks, mobile applications, and of course, robots. The visitor finds a touchscreen kiosk right at the entrance. They need to choose a free table and register the mobile application Hema.app in the system, which is installed in advance on the smartphone. The visitor then chooses the products they want for their plate. The employees pick them up in a special bag and send them by conveyor belt to the kitchen. After that, the visitor sits at a table and registers again in the system so that the computer can identify the order. After a short period of time, the robotic container will bring the freshly prepared dish directly to the table. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.